Hello Soul Family, my name is Gita and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what do they secretly want to say to you? But before we get started, I just want to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video and you like this reading, please give the video a thumbs up so I know that you do. Also, YouTube has been kind of hating on my channel, so I just want to please remind everyone to check and make sure your post notifications are on. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Also, welcome to the new subscribers. I appreciate everyone who has been liking and subscribing to my videos, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate everything that you guys have been doing for me, and I appreciate your comments. I love your comments, so please keep them coming. I read them all. Also in the video description, and that's where you're going to be finding, if you would like to get a private reading, information on how to do that, and also that's where you're going to find your timestamps. So this is going to be option number 1 with the clear agate slice, option number 2 with the green one, option number 3 with the orange one, and option number 4 with the purple one. So you can go ahead and take a moment and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what they secretly want to say to you. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 1 with the clear agate slice, and let's go ahead and find out what your person secretly wants to say to you. Alright, so the first one we have is, I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I just want you to be happy. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. And I just wasn't ready for you. All right, so let's figure out what they mean by all this. So the first one we have is the Devil, to help clarify these. Then we have Judgment in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, and then we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to see these bottom ones, but I put these down there. First we have Secrecy, Stork, Playing the Field, and Glam It Up. All right, so let's figure out like what is going on here in this situation. So I'm trying to do the honorable thing, and basically what I'm getting out of that is, and from all of these cards, is that this could be a third-party situation. This person, I feel like I'm under the impression this person's in a relationship. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. The Devil, they're feeling restricted and limited. And with the Nine of Pentacles, is about becoming single, okay? We have secrecy, an affair, hiding something. I feel like that they're trying to not cheat. They're trying to go about things the right way. I'm not saying like they don't want to be like with you or anything like that, if they're not interested in you, but they're trying to go about things the right way. And that's what I'm getting out of this line here. So I just want you to be happy. Let's see. This is them. They're backing down. They don't want to have any conflicts, but they're kind of backing off of the connection because they are trying to do the right thing. For some, it might be because they have a baby coming. That's not going to be for everybody. But we have stork here, which is about, it says new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, and inspiration. So they might have a family, they have children they have to take care of or something like that. And I feel like they're also afraid of being judged for their actions. And we have something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah, I feel like they're still, it's saying that there is something missing for them in their current relationship. And they're still trying to figure out what it is. With the King of Cups in the reverse is about someone who is being negatively, they're upset, they're negatively affected. Or it's like more emotionally distant from whoever it is. And with the Six of Pentacles, I don't feel like that it's like they feel like there's not an equal give and take in the current relationship that they're in. And with playing the field, and it says still meeting, dating other people, seeing each other, being a player, games being played. I don't feel like that games are being played so much as it's trying to say that they still feel like there's the person that they're with is not the right person for them. But they don't understand, like they're still trying to figure out what it is about that relationship that they're not getting. I don't feel like that they still know what it is that they need out of a relationship. They don't know what they want. And I wasn't ready for you. We have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands, and glam it up. First of all, they thought you were beautiful or handsome or whatever. They thought you're amazing looking. You're definitely somebody they're like, wow. Okay, I feel like this might actually cause them a little bit of a tower moment. But they feel really apprehensive. And with the Four of Wands in the reverse, I feel like there's definitely a lack of cooperation in this situation. This person, I feel like that they're thinking about, I feel like they're contemplating the future and if they want to have that with you. Like if they want to have a future with you. So let's see what the tarot dice say. What does this person secretly want to say? I got 4. Let's see what we got. All right, so they have the 9 of Swords. I feel like that they're worried about being left out in the cold. I mean, I feel like that they're already lonely and they're feeling that like a sense of isolation, even though they're with somebody. I feel like that they're trying to gain courage to move forward. With the 8 of Wands, they could be wanting to come towards you, or they could be wanting to communicate something soon. Whatever it is, I feel like they do feel very passionately, but they are worried. And strength. I'm trying to like courage. Yeah, they're trying to gain courage, but they're worried about having the strength to face what is going on between the both of you. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 2 with the green agate slice. And let's go ahead and find out. You could see through it. Let's go ahead and find out what your person secretly wants to say to you. So the first one we have here, it all comes down to timing. Then we have, I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. Then we have You've Been in My Dreams. We've been dreaming about you, and no other compares to you. Wow. I am under the impression that so far that this, when I get, it all comes down to timing. Sometimes you might be with another person. All right, so first we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The Seven of Cups. The Two of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Three of Swords in the reverse. The Magician. The Knight of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. Then we also have It's a Plan. Made with Love. Meow. And Bold Move. All right, so let's find out what's going on. You know, I'm trying to clarify these messages reading. I actually do this in a private reading so you can have a more personalized reading if you're interested, but it's in the video description. But this is basically what I'm doing. I do more cards though when I do that reading, but it all comes down to timing. So far things I feel like are not taking, either they're not able to take any action just yet, or like everything is on pause, or things just like they keep running into delays. This feels like delays. The Three of Swords in the reverse, I feel like this could be about reconciliation. It also can be about recovering after heartbreak. So it's a plan. This person, actually it comes down to timing, and it's a plan. I mean, come on. What does that tell you? So this person, I feel like they actually have it planned out. They're like definitely making plans. They have it. They're just waiting for the right time to start acting. Then I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. The Seven of Cups is about options. Trying to figure out the options available, and the Magician is about manifestation and taking action, trying to manifest a favorable outcome. And with Made with Love, it's like a gift from the heart, sentimental, an offering or contribution. Try new things, being there and support. I'm hearing being there and support, especially trying to take responsibility for my actions. They're trying to be supportive. It might be, if there's a third party situation, because the Three of Swords, they might be still currently trying to be supportive to that person that they're with, maybe because of this time of interesting things that are going on in this world right now. People, they might be in quarantine or lockdown, but try new things, being their support. So they're trying to be supportive, but I feel like they're still trying to manifest a lot of options, and they're trying to figure out what their different options. And you've been in my dreams. And it's interesting, like what I liked getting this card, because it actually tells me a bit about the dream that they had. So in the dream, it did talk about, they did inquire something about the Two of Swords, which is about being in a stalemate, of having to make a choice. The Knight of Cups was about love. So you've been in my dreams. They were wanting to make a romantic offer towards you. You guys, I feel like that in the dream that they were hanging out. and having fun. It's saying being whimsical, free-spirited, being playful, modeling after others, having fun. I feel like it was mostly that they were just playing around, having fun, flirting with you, or who knows, doing something else. Could be some sexual things going on with this Knight of Cups, but it was romantic in nature. So that's what they are dreaming about you. It says no other compares to you. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't want to, I feel like that this Knight of Pentacles, they don't want to offer their love to anybody but you. And you are definitely a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And with bold move, an invitation, being proactive, taking steps, making things happen. So I'm really feeling like they're going to be taking action towards you as soon as they feel like they can. They have to make it a plan. So let's see what the tarot dice have to say. Just grab it randomly out of a bag. Yeah, we have the Tower, the King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Tower is saying about, I feel like that the way that it's pointing at this Three of Pentacles is that I feel like that the foundation, like the one foundation is being destroyed and a new one is being put up in its place. So I feel like that something is changing. It's definitely talking about potentially a third party situation for some. Now, remember that third party doesn't necessarily mean another person. It could be like a work situation or something like that. I always try to remind people, it could be like, it doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be like mother, father, family. There's all sorts of things that interfere with the relationships. Third party just means, you know, interference. But I do feel like they are trying to stay emotionally calm, but they are feeling, I feel like they're feeling kind of lonely and isolated. And they're definitely wanting a change. They're wanting things to improve, but they might be feeling a little bit down. So you might want to shoot them a message if you're able to do that. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to option number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 3 with the orange agate slice. And let's go ahead and find out what your person secretly wants to say to you. So the first card we have is you are special to me even though I told you otherwise. Then we have I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. Your words linger in my mind. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. All right, and let's see what we got to clarify it. We have the Moon. The Two of Wands. The King of Wands. The Page of Cups. Let's see, the Two of Wands in the reverse. The Ten of Wands. The Empress in the reverse. And the Seven of Cups. And we also have Game Face. On Guard. Shy. and blowing bubbles. All right, so you are special to me even though I told you otherwise. At the moment, it's saying that at the moment, I feel like when whatever they said, that was like, they told you that maybe they weren't interested in you. They were taking whatever they were going through very seriously. It says taking things very seriously. A competition, the look, in it to win it, fake it till you make it. So this person, I feel like they were definitely hiding what they were, just very determined to not show their true feelings. And with the Two of Wands and the reverse, they're feeling apprehensive potentially about a choice that needed to be made. With, I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. Again, we have the Two of Wands, but it's in the upright. I feel like that they were trying to, again, that is talking about a choice that needed to be made. Okay? It was weighing really heavily on them. And again, it's saying competition. So there's some kind of competition or something. Competing for someone at an impasse, guarded, needs space, takes time, skilled interaction. I feel like that what they wanted to say to you and everything, it weighs heavily on them. I feel like they didn't have the balls basically to actually just say what they were feeling. And again, I'm feeling, you know, with this Two of Wands in the reverse, I don't feel like that they were really ready to make a choice, but they had a lot weighing on them. They had a lot on their plate, I'm hearing. And then your words linger in my mind. I feel like it might have been something that you said that was romantic, something that was very, it could have been very sweet, kind. I feel like there was something that you said that was very authentic. And with the Empress in the reverse, I feel like that it's trying to say that you were maybe coming on really strong. And with shy, nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe, second guess. So I feel like they keep replaying these events over and over in their head of this. I feel this almost feels like a whole scenario that they're just constantly thinking about in their head. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So to be honest with you, I'm feeling that with the Seven of Cups that potentially they could have been maybe talking to more than one person at the time. Also, there's a mix-up about fantasy. I feel like it's saying that they were in a fantasy. We have blowing bubbles, fun-loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing, being in the now. They were kind of being in the now. They weren't really thinking about the future or anything. That's their problem. I feel like that's what it was, like something about it was their problem. That was their thing that they were doing. It's something that they were doing. I feel like they were, with the Page of Cups, they were being immature. It could have been happening for some when they were younger, but they were acting more immature. I feel like that they were messaging more than one person, or they were talking to more than one person. They were flirting with more than one person. I feel like they were just mostly messing around. They weren't really thinking about what they're doing. They're just being like a Casanova. So let's go ahead and see what the Tarot dice say. Let me pick 4 out. I'm not really looking at them. Alright. What is option number 3's person want to say to them? They really don't feel like they can walk away from this connection. They don't really want to. They're feeling called to come back. they feel like that is, there's something about destiny. They feel like that there was something more there. I feel like that the interaction with you and them was way more than what they thought it was at the time. With the Page of Wands, I feel like they're looking to potentially come back in the future. This is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Judgment. Yeah, they feel like that it's like some kind of, something is, they're feeling like a magnetic draw to come back to you. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, they might want to communicate passionately with you. All the pages can indicate communication. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the purple agate slice. And let's go ahead and find out what your person secretly wants to say to you. So the first card we have is I'm really bad at commitment. Then we have Am I good enough for you? I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. And you are an angel. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords. Dang. It goes right along with that card. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. Death. The Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands. The Queen of Rods or Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have Looking Closely. Gratuity. The Unsaid. And Puppet Master. All right, so what do they mean by all of this? Let's see. So I'm really bad at commitment. The Seven of Swords, it really says it all. Seven of Swords can indicate deception, someone who's sneaking around, someone who is being like, I mean, it can indicate, you know, strategizing, but they're really bad at commitment. I feel like this person might be someone who cheats a lot. And with Death, they have a difficulty right here. Death, it's saying that they have difficulty in keeping commitments. They keep ending all of them. And then I feel like that people, when they find out what's going on, they end their relationships with them as well. So let's see, Looking Closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping, situation magnifying, things getting rectified. Yeah, I'm picking up things getting rectified, like when things come into focus, when a person, whoever they're being deceptive with or something, they end the relationship, or they either end the relationship with the person or the person ends a relationship with them. Also, they might be looking at your social media. Thought I'd throw that in there, but that's not exactly what it means, but I'm picking that up. Am I good enough for you? So they're wondering, am I good enough? You know, the reason why they're wondering if they're good enough, and that's another reason why they are deceptive and everything, because they don't feel good enough. with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's talking about they don't feel like they have enough money. They're not sure if you think that what they have is good enough. And with the Knight of Wands, they're kind of running in and out. They're not being very committal. You know, gratuity, being gracious, abundant mindset, high frequency positivity, attracting what you want. So it's about abundance. They don't know, am I good enough for you? Do I have enough money for you? This person doesn't feel like they have enough money. And also they feel like that they don't have enough. And I mean, that might be why maybe they don't feel like that they can provide really very well for somebody. And so that's another reason why that they're just kind of sneaking in and out and everything and not staying committed in any relationships. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. I feel like that for some of you, potentially this person could have been involved and been maybe like had a long, they had a committed relationship. And it was a long-term relationship. Either they were married or not, it doesn't matter. They were in a long-term relationship and it just didn't work out. I feel like this person, the person could have been mean to them. And I feel like that they're just like, they were kind of destroyed. And also for some, if it's not, there's like more than one scenario. For someone else, I feel like this person, they're feeling damaged because their childhood, and they have difficulty from their childhood. They might have a mother or someone who has just treated them awfully. Also, I'm picking up that for some, not all, their mother or father was never told them that they loved them. They just were not very, they grew up, some abused, they grew up not treated very well. And so I feel like that this has really caused a strong sense of lack for them in their life, which is really fed into why they're not very good at commitment. You know, because generally I feel like this person is afraid of getting hurt. They're also afraid of repeating, like, or ending up in some kind of scenario, like how when they were growing up. I feel like that, if anything though, I feel like for this person, they're afraid they're going to be like their parents. And if they do have kids, they're afraid they're not going to be good enough. But I'm not under the impression this person has kids. I mean, not saying that none could have kids, but we have the unsaid, showing love, like showing I love you, or like you, or like you, without physically saying it, didn't say it yet. See, so that's what I'm really picking up, that they also have a hard time loving other people. I'm picking up as well. They're having a hard time telling other people that they love them. Because again, this person just seems like they're really afraid of getting hurt. But overall, this person sees you as an angel with the Queen of Cups. They see you as someone who's very loving, someone who's very empathic, someone who's very compassionate. You could be like a teacher or a counselor, or someone who is just like maybe a nurse, or somebody who's just very healing, giving, loving, nurturing. Okay? With the Ace of Swords, they actually feel like it's kind of like you have potentially like an addictive relationship to them. Like you feel like you're able to pull their strings and pull them along. And it kind of makes them afraid of you. But with the Ace of Swords and the reverse, I feel like that they feel like that you don't know, maybe potentially you might not know the truth about them. I feel like they have lied to you about things, about who they are, and potentially their past, or not told you their past. So let's go ahead and see what the spirit guides say. What is option number 4? Is person going to say to them? Alright, so we have Judgment, 9 of Wands, Death in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this person is looking at this person's having a hard time walking away. They don't really want to walk away. Again, I feel like there's some kind of addictive relationship. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel like that they want to communicate. I feel like they might be looking at your social media. and they're wanting to drop their guards. They're definitely feeling drawn to you. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.